Hey guys, welcome back to Buck Brothers Podcast. This is episode 6. Glad to be back and shoot another podcast. Big thanks to all of our followers on TikTok and YouTube. Me and Blaine have been discussing. We're gonna hopefully next couple months. We're gonna be putting together a small giveaway to all anyone that's subscribed on our YouTube channel. So yeah, just a little bit of something that's gonna come up in the next couple of months, hopefully.
Yeah, guys, we're shooting this on April 20th today, so happy Easter to everyone that's watching.
Yes, sir. Happy Easter.
Yeah.
We actually just got done. Eating some food over at Mom and Dad's, so that was nice.
I'm stuffed.
Yeah, I am too.
Good.
Also, so
yeah, guys. We had a great. What was it, yesterday morning?
Yesterday morning was our first morning out. We had a good, nice little turkey hunt.
Yeah, we actually got the video on TikTok too, so if you guys want to check it out, you can hear the turkey talking back to us and stuff. And it was exciting. This was our first time ever been going out, and right when we got to the tree and sat down, next thing you know, right first day break, boom,
Yeah,
they're
they
going off.
instantly started calling right back to us.
So we started calling back to them, and they coming right to us. I mean, they were about 70 yards away. We got them into about 50.
Oh, we had one across the property, the neighboring property. It's about 65, 70 yards.
Yep.
Tried to get him across the creek or whatever, and couldn't get him across. But we didn't even get onto a couple birds, and wasn't able to execute. But
like me and you were kind of talking weird. I mean, they might have almost wanted us to come to them and not come to us. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, I think that's the problem. The spot we're hunting, the small property, so we can't really go too far. So we're expecting them to come to us, and it just didn't work out the way we thought it would. And I tell you now, if a turkey could smell you, you would never kill them because they have the greatest eyesight and hearing. And if they could smell you, you would be absolutely screwed. They are one of the smartest animals.
It'd be impossible,
ever.
Honestly.
Yeah, they're very intelligent. So,
hey guys, went out.
It's been tough.
Yeah. Then we went out.
But it's been fun.
Then we went out that evening and heard some. We heard some out in the distance, but we never got to execute on any. But it was exciting. I mean, we sat there all day. I mean, we sat there from 1:30.
1:30, 2 o'clock, all right, to about 7:45.
I mean,
yeah, we had a couple call back, and we had a couple call back or whatever, and just wasn't able to execute and get on, execute once we started hearing them. But I had a great time, and what's my tag till end of April?
Yeah, he was the one hunting. I was there just to film, and
Wayne actually ended up. They actually ended up screwing his tag up. He was supposed to get a tag from April 10th day, April 19th, to April
31st. Yep.
What's yours for? May?
Mine is from May 3rd to May 31st for public.
Gotcha. So yeah, I was pretty much hunting. Blaine was kind of just doing some filming. So
and then I was doing the calling. He was recording me calling to him, and man, it was exciting when you heard him gobble back.
Yeah, it was great.
We were talking crap to him, and they were talking crap back. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah, they screwed my tag up, like you said, and it is what it is. Now we get to go out on public.
Yeah,
and try out.
Yeah, so hopefully, I'll be hunting weekends or whatever due to work. I won't be able to hunt much on weekdays, but
Same here.
hopefully I'll be able to get onto some this coming weekend, and then what the following weekend I think I got. Yeah, I don't have long. But hopefully we can get on some more birds, and then we can get one down. That'd be nice. And then next month we'll be worrying about you. So
yeah.
Also, we got to figure out what we're doing. We're gonna have to shoot an extra podcast the first week of May, because I leave to Florida May 10th.
Do you really?
Yeah, I went back to the 18th. So
nice.
Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to shoot an extra podcast before.
I'm going to Wisconsin in May.
What day are you gonna be going on Friday or Saturday?
I think it's May 14th.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
May 14th.
I mean, I didn't set up the.
Yeah, I get back the 18th. So yeah, that'd be great going down and kind of have a little nice vacation with the family.
Yeah,
but
I'm going to a water park, so that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, you're saying a lot.
That's not a lot of that.
I like that.
It's gonna be a blast.
Well, guys, we're gonna get a little bit into I guess some one side of it. We don't really like to get into much some of the politics of hunting.
I'm not too good at it, but
yeah, I don't really I don't get too much into it. Neither does Blaine.
Yeah.
But we had someone reach out, and a friend of ours, and kind of brought some stuff to our attention that that we didn't know about. So we looked into it or whatever, and we don't got exact pricing or exact dates when this will be going into effect.
Yeah.
But what I could find as of May 1st, tags will have a 30 to 50% increase for your deer tag, your combo tags and
That's
fishing license and I don't know. I think that's kind of BS. I mean, I feel like $51 right now is already. I mean, that's already quite a bit of money for
People,
anyone really.
Yeah, like there's everybody can't buy the expense that all that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? They can't. They're working regular jobs. They got to pay bills and
Yeah,
as
just
me,
like us, the average human. You gotta.
Yeah, and I'm a single father, and I'm paying for everything by myself. So it gets hard. Hunting gets expensive.
Yeah, and I think it is very expensive, and I think them increasing the tags or
Yeah.
this or that. You're making it harder for people like even us to be able to even to afford to go out and hunt. I mean, you're already paying $51 for a combo tag.
Yeah.
I mean, if 30 to 50% increase, you're talking 110, $115 just for a tag. For a combo tag, yeah. And I did see something where it said it might have been like 115, but that might have been for like all of your tags or something. I don't know. We'll have to do a little more research on it.
Yeah. But either way, if even that though, that's crazy.
I feel like and I feel like it's nuts. I just feel like that's a lot of money. I don't feel like we should have to be paying that much. I mean, I looked it up and I'm pretty sure that this is what I looked up, and when I looked into it, last year in the United States, they made $800 million. That's just off deer combo tags. Like a combo tag. That's just off deer. That's not including your fishing license, small game license, turkey license, or I guess your small game would be like your base, right?
Yeah, base.
Base. But yeah, so just a deer combo tag last year they sold $800 million in tags.
That's wild.
In tags. So I mean they're making a crap load off of us.
They're already making enough.
So for them to increase the tag 30 to 50%, and that is a Michigan thing. I don't know about other states. I do know that's a thing. That's what's happening in Michigan.
Yeah.
With Governor Whitmer or whatever. I think it's absolute bullshit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't agree with it at all. $51 is already stretching it for the average person, including myself. I enjoy hunting and going out, and obviously if the tag is increased, I'm still gonna buy it because it's something we love to do.
They got you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We love to hunt, and it's crazy, that you gotta be able to stress about even buying hunting gear, the tag, like everything with hunting, like it's got so much expensive over the years,
So do you think I wonder, do you think as we're evolving as hunters and we start to get more hunters throughout the years, I wonder if this is going to be a thing they do every other couple of years. They going to continue to increase tags, or are they going to make it harder for people to get tags? Or wonder if there's going to be certain stipulations to it. I don't know. It makes me wonder sometimes.
It's kind of scary, like thinking that, like you said, like as you get more hunters, they might try to go more of the price. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, the more hunters you get, the more they're going to increase price, the more money. And that's like some of that the politics side of hunting. I think it's absolute bullcrap. I don't agree with it at all. I don't. And my thing is, if the tag's $115 for a combo tag, or $100 or $70 or $80 or whatever it may be, I'm gonna still buy it. Just because I enjoy hunting, of course, but I just don't. I don't agree with it. I think you want to gouge people, and I don't know. I think it sucks for a lot of people.
It's just something people love to do, go set out and just be in, peaceful. It's all peaceful, man.
It's supposed to be fun and, stress free. And obviously, like I said, people are going to pay the price. Doesn't matter. So they know they can increase it. I just don't agree with it. I don't think it's fair. And I don't know. Yeah, I wonder what the future holds for hunters, and I don't know. I think there may come a time where they make it harder to get a tag.
So you have to pay more money.
Yeah, or they might, continue to increase, every year, every other year they might increase it 10% or whatever, but at what point, are they not going to increase it? Like at what point are tags going to be a set number and that's it,
Yeah.
What's to come for the future, I guess. It's kind of what I'm wondering.
Yeah. It's a little scary.
It
And
is.
like, especially with all the like they're all their gear, like everything's getting so expensive. You got people, it's just the brands that come out with like you don't have to have that.
Well, I mean, it's just a sales thing. They want you to buy their product. They want you to do this, want you to do that. I think for me, like even these bows, these bows are getting out of hand.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I do respect the hunting public.
Oh yeah, for sure.
With them, collabing with Bear and making bows that are, like
Budget bows.
Well, I mean that boat. What is it? The Bear Adapt Plus 2? Is that what it is?
The Bear Adapt 2. It's a Bear Adapt Plus 2.
That's the one Devin bought, right?
Nope, he bought the Plus.
The Plus.
See, there's a Plus 2.
Oh, the Plus 2.
Yeah.
How much was that? That bow was $820.
Yep.
Out the door.
Yep.
And that's got a what, a 1-pin sight.
Yep, 1-pin sight.
You can raise it up and down.
Raise it up and down. It's got the
got a nice drop away on it.
yeah, it's got the nice drop.
So that's a nice affordable
Trophy
bowl.
Ridge.
Yeah,
setup.
Yep. And that's a nice affordable bowl. But still having that nice, 1-pin sight. We can go from 20, 40, 50, 60, 30,
Yeah.
whatever. That's a nice budget bow. I think them doing that, I think that's awesome. I think that's a great thing for them.
Then you go from that bow, right? From what you said, the price, and then you go up to a Matthews. Nothing against anybody, but then you go up to Matthews, and they're selling a Bear bow. Bear, nothing on it, $1,400. That's ridiculous. Like,
well, you think about it though. If you want my opinion about it, Matthews is, I think, one of the top line bows, best bow ever, and those bows are, I want to say they're like $1,350 to $1,400 for the new lift X's.
yes.
For some of them.
Yeah.
And you got a Hoyt. How much the Hoyt costs? You're talking $1,700, $1,800, $2,000 for a Bear bow. That's just not affordable. So I really can't get behind any of the newer Hoyts. Not for $2,000. I don't even care if I had the money. I still wouldn't do it.
No, I'm not. Like, I got my bow for $450.
Yeah.
My Matthews VXR. Off one of our buddies that was selling it. So
yep.
It had everything on it, and I only paid $450, and it shoots great. Like,
I wonder if some point in time are they going to Well, no, I wonder if they're going to take like I always wondered about this. I guess we can talk about it a little bit. I don't know if anybody's ever really talked about it, but I wonder if they're ever going to get rid of public land.
I always thought about that too.
Do you think that would ever happen?
Like, that would not be good.
No, imagine if they, or just imagine if there was a stipulation where you had only so many tags that can be sold to hunt that public property. I mean, that would absolutely suck for a lot of hunters in Michigan.
Because there's a lot of people that
PA, a lot of those places. I mean, I don't know. I just always thought about that. Like what would happen.
I thought about it, but I never thought about it like that. Like, that would blow. I don't know.
That would absolutely suck.
I
don't think that would ever happen. It's just kind of one of those what ifs.
Yeah.
But if it did, that would absolutely suck.
Because then everybody's gonna head to private.
Well, I mean,
it's gonna get overlooked.
See, that's the problem. Is that's why a lot of people hunt public. Is land isn't cheap right now at all. I mean, it's expensive, and to be able to get private or to be able to get permission to hunt private is slim to none.
Yeah, and
I mean, you when we've knocked on 20 different doors and got not one yes.
We got one yes. We got maybe one. That was it. Then we had another yes from a guy that said he was going to get back hold of us, never did. So you got stuff like that. A lot of landowners a lot of them are against hunting. Because I don't know why. But
against hunters.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think they'll never be able to do that. But I always wondered, like, what if they did do like some kind of stipulation on, okay, well, you can only 100,000 tags are sold, and then just for public land, and now these tags are for or I guess they wouldn't be able to do that, would they?
No,
there's just no way. There's just no way. It'd be impossible. I don't know. I guess just thinking.
Even if they made a vote about that, there's not who's gonna. You know what I mean?
Nobody.
No one's gonna. We're gonna win that.
Nobody. Yeah, it'd be an absolute freaking mess. But
I don't know.
I guess that's a little bit of the politics side to hunting, and I don't know how much more I want to elaborate on it. But
yeah, it's just I don't know. When are they gonna stop the prices? Are they gonna keep if they make another bow for Matthews or Hoyt or that's why I'm glad.
Or at this point, they're just price gouging. You know what I mean?
Are they gonna stay at 1,400 or as they get
No,
newer?
I mean
newer?
they're always gonna and that's every bow. I think even Bear, I think every bow at some point is going to continue to increase, and that's just
But that's
us
wild
evolving
because-
as people and hunting evolving, and the more hunters you get, I mean, I think it's going to
kind of
continue.
scary though, because what about 4 or 5 years from now? The bow's already 1,400 bear. What is it going to go up to, like 2,500 bear?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They're going to keep going. Like,
no, you're not wrong. I think, in my
they
opinion,
gotta eventually
in my opinion, I
stop.
think one of the top of the line bows, and the cheapest is Matthews.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look at it. Go look at it. When the Mach 33s and 34s come out, you're talking 1900 bear bow, dude. Same for the new Hoyt, the RX-7s and RX-8. So if you look at those bows and compare them to a Matthews, the price difference is.
You meant a bear?
No, like even I'm talking like Matthews, like because Matthews is the.
Oh, it's Hoyt. Hoyt's more, right?
Oh, dude, you're talking like $2,000 for a bear bow. RX-9 probably close to $2,000. I mean, maybe not exactly we're up there, but somewhere between 18 and 2,000 for a bear bow. Now you can get a Matthews out the door for 1,400 lift X somewhere in there.
Yeah.
For a bear bow, so they're asking another 5, 6, 700 on top of that.
That's crazy.
So really, I think Matthews is the cheapest top of the line best. I mean, that's why a lot of people are buying them.
Yeah.
That's why you see a lot of people switching to the Lift X or switching to Matthews because they're still one of the best bows ever. But the price isn't where a PSC's at or a Hoyt's at. They still are a really great bow, one of the best bows ever.
Yeah.
For a decent price.
Yeah. But
So
everybody go to bear.
yeah, I mean, no, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I've shot one of those flagship bows that Bear had, and it was a pretty good bow. But I can't get behind. I can't get behind even paying $1,200 for one of those either. I don't see if I'm gonna pay $1,200 for a Bear, and I believe that was $1,200. Bear.
Yeah.
I would have to pay the extra 150, 200, and I'd have to buy a Matthews Lift X.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
You might as well.
Just my opinion, but I don't know. Like I said, that's a little bit of the politics side to hunting. Not something I really like to get into much, just because it's everyone has their own opinions and everyone's entitled to their own opinions. But
Okay.
I think it's just a bunch of bullshit. Especially tag increase and whatever else. I don't care for
Yeah,
it.
if you guys
So,
want to just comment down below and see what you guys think, because
I'd love to hear you guys'
opinions.
opinions on what you think about price increasing on tags or just the price is going up on anything bows just
Hunting
anything
gear.
just hunting gear whatever it may be.
And I just think it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I will say on the other hand, I'm super excited for our Ohio hunt coming up.
Oh,
So we'll be going down there on September 27th, right, Lynn? 27th.
Yep.
And we'll be hunting until what, the 5th or the 3rd?
October. Oh wait, I think we're hunting 5 days, right?
5 days. So, yeah, 27th. We can't hunt until 28th, so
We'll be hunting the 2nd.
second. Yeah.
October 2nd. We'll come back and then.
So yeah, we'll head down to 27th, hunt from the 28th to the 2nd. We'll come back, get some rest, and then we'll jump back up and start hunting here in Michigan.
Because I think we got 3 days here in Michigan. Because we're gonna hunt 5 days there. Because we're taking a total of 8 days.
8 days off. Yeah.
So we'll hunt 5 days down in Ohio, then we'll shoot back down to down to or into.
Now I
Michigan
can't decide if I want to do 2 weeks off in November, starting the 5th. I don't know if I'm gonna. I might do a week here. I might do a week on Ohio. I just want to know what it's gonna be like to hunt the rut in Ohio.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I honestly hope one of us tag one out early season.
Yeah.
And
I mean that's the goal. I
And
want
if
to get
someone,
early.
I hope we do. And then
But,
if
I
someone
mean-
doesn't, we got the rut. We can
Yeah,
get
that's
down
true.
there.
But I mean, dude, I'm telling you, when I tagged up 26, that was it was fun. But when it was over,
because
it was over so fast. It was
Yeah.
like I didn't know what else to do.
and you're just watching everybody else. Huh?
Yeah, I went with you and filmed, and you got into some good bucks, and we weren't able to execute on those. We learned from a few of our mistakes last year, and
Oh, yeah.
hopefully we
We're gonna learn. You're gonna learn every
Improve.
year. You're gonna learn new things about hunting every year. You know what I mean? There's different hunters out there. that are gonna talk about hunting this way, that way. You know, you're gonna learn something new every single year
Yeah, I mean, you're going to continuously improve
and grow as a hunter. You know.
yep. And yeah, you'll continue to grow and learn new things and try new things. And this year, I'm not going to be using a lot of camo. I'll be using a lot of dark green. Kind of like what hoodie you got on, or I'll be doing like thicker flannels. Hopefully that kind of color scheme.
We're gonna be trying out some new stuff this year, and I think it's working. As long
Yeah,
as
we're looking to
play
be
the win right. You're set.
Yeah. I mean, man, you ain't beating deers. No, I can tell you.
Well,
I mean,
no.
I've tried over the last few years. I've tried every kind of scent control you can do, and some stuff works, but I don't think none of it works.
Yeah.
I think your best advantage is hunting the wind, and even that can be a challenge.
Because if you're hunting all day, like that's what we're going to be doing is hunting all day hunt. So the wind eventually can change during the day. It could swirl unless you just get down and move.
Yeah,
to another
I mean,
spot. I guess
it's going to be tough for sure. I mean, I guarantee you that, but I think it'd be a blast. I think it's going to be a great time. What? It's just you, me, and Dad.
Yep.
I don't know if
Just us three. Right now, it's just us three. So we'll see. But right now,
might have a couple
as
others
of
coming
now,
along.
it's just
As
us
of now, it's you, me, and Dad, though. Yeah. So, we did get right before the end of the year. We got some nice pics of some good bucks. Just to kind of see what was down there.
And then guess what? 4 days ago, we picked our cameras all up from Ohio, and we won't be hunting. Like we said before, in another video,
Well, we running cameras out there anymore, yeah. So
at any public. So we went and got them. We just
Just our
decided
private
that too. We didn't decide that before hunting Ohio. We put the cameras in, and we were like, you know what? It's just so stressful hunting with cameras. So
yeah, it is always chasing your tail. So.
always chasing your tail, and it's just.
I'm excited for Ohio. I really am. I want to also I'm able to. I want to check out some Indiana public land. I heard that they got some pretty big giants down there, so
Yeah.
that'd be cool to get down there. And I don't know if that'll happen this year, but I know we do got some family down in Kentucky. So hopefully by next year we'll be going down to Kentucky, 2026
Yeah.
to hunt some private piece. Uncle of ours or whatever. I know he's got friends and stuff, or properties that he might be able to get on to. So
And,
it'd be nice, or public.
Yeah, and who knows? I mean, we might get down to Ohio and we might have good success, and we might come to Michigan and have a good success too. And then we might, like you said, when you get done with hunting, once you tag all out,
It sucks, man.
it sucks. So
It sucks.
maybe we will go to Kentucky.
Yeah, I mean it's you never say never, but yeah. And if you guys are wondering where my shoulder mount's at, that actually fell off the wall. What last Friday?
Yeah.
Last Friday fell off the wall. Didn't damage it or nothing. So we gotta figure out something to put it
Yeah, I
back
walked in here and looked around. These bucks were off the wall. Must have slid down, come forward.
Well, we had some bad storms, last few weeks. So
Yeah, and I just think screws you out. I don't know.
yeah,
why.
we probably
I don't
should.
get-
We put anchors in there. Though.
I don't get how it. I don't know. Honestly, it confused me. The buck was laying on the ground. These bucks were all down. I just don't. I don't get it. Why it.
Yeah, I don't understand what happened.
Yeah.
But
And this is a new thing we got too. I got a piece of like driftwood and stained it. And,
you only paid what?
bucks on it.
How much was that one? $5.
That one was $5.
$5.
Yeah.
Your bigger one was
The one
10.
off to the side here.
$10.
10. I got all my other bucks on that one.
So yeah, one of the neighbors where we hunt, he sells these little things, and he can do different things with them. So we're gonna be doing a thing for my buck. We're gonna get a whiskey barrel and gonna kind of spruce it up a little bit and be doing something cool with that and be driftwood or something.
yeah.
So that'll be a blast. But yeah, I guess that'll pretty much that'll sum up this podcast. So
Yeah.
we're excited for 2025. Like I said, any opinions or anything that you guys think of, please leave a like, comment, share. And if you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel,
And I was
please
also gonna say too
yeah, go ahead.
that this spot that we're at right now is at my place, but we also might be switching that up within the next year.
Yeah, we're looking to where we got the podcast now. Looking to switch it in the next few probably 6 months or so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a nice little either some kind of like office setup, something kind of cool. So
Make it
you'll
like a little
definitely
man
see a different. Yeah, it'd be like a little man cave. You'll definitely
Yeah.
see a different kind of
theme.
yeah, it'd look different.
It's
So
gonna look good though.
super excited about that. Excited about the season coming up, 2025. every day we get any sunshine, we're out there shooting the bows. So
Yeah,
we'll continue doing
shooting
that.
bows, scouting, getting our gear prepped and getting ready, and that's what we always do, man. We just run.
Yeah, just staying on
Running
it.
and gunning.
Running and
That's
gunning.
for sure,
So,
man. I'm so excited. It's just always the build up. I love it. So I'm excited.
Don't get no better than
I'm
this. So,
excited.
well, we'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching the podcast once again.
See you guys.